Friends, so after we shared these thoughts yesterday about war and battle and all that, you just please think for yourself. Even though there is a war, battle in any part of the world or anywhere, which may or may not be real for us because we are far away from the war destination, that station. But each one of us can ask a question to our own selves, observe, recognize, find it out for yourself, whether there is a war raging inside us. Are we fighting? Is there a battle continuously going on? And these battles, be it outside or inside, first thing it needs is a fighter. Are you getting that? Without a fighter, where is the fight? In the creation, nowhere there is a fighter except inside the human being. Can you beat it? Think for yourself. In the whole creation, you shall never see a fighter anywhere present except in the human mind, and that's to one thought, I thought. Do you really see this, or your mind has already told, I know this? I know this. Now what more? Fighting going on. Don't delude yourself. The space, air, fire, water, earth, slow observation, scan the universe. There is no hint of fight anywhere in the universe. That is why Upanishad so beautifully says, everything always in meditation. Dhyayati eva samudra, as though ocean is in meditation. My familiar quotation from that. Dhyayati eva parvatah, the mountain is in meditation. Samudra, the ocean is in meditation. You can go on adding to the list which is never ending, because everything always in meditation. Total peace, a land of no fight, Ayodhya, land of no fight. Except in a human being. A fighter needs to be there for the fight to begin. And next thing is, over what are you going to fight? First a person should be there to fight. And what is that fighter? Who is that fighter? It's not the space, not the air, not the fire, not the water, not the earth. Not only elements, but also elemental. Our Pancha Mahabhuta Sarira, our physical body which is made out of 5 elements. Body has no fighting. Deho na janati, the body doesn't know. Body has no language. Deho hamiti deho na bhakti, the body doesn't say, I am the body. Separated from the universe or one with the universe. It has no sense of living, it has no sense of dying. It has no sense of being born, it has no sense of being growing, metamorphosed, decaying, dying. Body doesn't have that sense. Sense organs, your own sense organs, don't analyze others. That fellow sees everything wrong. No, for God's sake, keep the whole universe where it is, belongs, and the universe can exist without your sense of I. Only you, not your. Your land, your position has no fight. Your body has no fight. Your sense organs have no fight. Your thoughts have no fight. All these things you perceive in the presence of the consciousness belongs to everybody. That is everybody's nature. No fight. Where is the fight? I. Only one thought. That is why this language, when people say, I am a Jitendriya, I have conquered my sense organs. When did these sense organs fight with you? I have conquered my greed, my jealousy, my anger. When did jealousy fight with you? When did greed fight with you? No. You are falling in love with them. You create. That is your creation. That is your baby. Because there is no jealousy in the universe. Have you seen jealousy walking? Greed walking? Infatuation walking? You create your own infatuation. Somebody cannot give it to you. The flower doesn't say, please love me. I'm so beautiful. The fragrance is so overwhelming. Please take me home. Nothing. Human beings. You create your attraction, distraction, possessiveness, infatuation, then competition, comparison, jealousy, hatred, everything. Somebody send a nice message. If you buy jealousy, you shall get headache free. Buy one, get one. If you buy what? Anything, you can go on everything. You can go on say that. If you buy infatuation, you may get sleeplessness free. The list is endless. I wrote it down. If you buy ignorance, you get everything free. Ignorance comes freely. You don't have to even buy it. It's your choice to remain ignorant or to know about yourself. About the ignorance about the world, you have a choice. You need not know about everything. But in the ignorance of your self-ignorance, you have no choice. Either you know or you get everything free. Hatred, jealousy, mortality, pain, anxiety, conflict. Your war shall be never-ending. Are you seeing it, or I sit down there and say, I know. Ignorance causes everything. And you are under the spell of it. It is just like the birds. The wise parrot, old parrot, was telling these people, all these parrots were, hundreds of them come and land in a particular place to eat the bits and the grains. Then he said, remember children, tomorrow when this fellow comes, this hunter, he will spread the net and they will put the grain. Remember, the hunter is putting the net for you to be caught. Yes. All the children with enthusiasm joined the chorus. And next day, the hunter comes, spread the net, puts the grains. Hundreds of them simultaneously landing there and said, the hunter is going to spread the net. The hunter is going to spread the net. And all caught in the net. That is the game Ahankar plays, the I thought. You shall never end your fight because you consider yourself very special. I will not be caught. I will not be caught. Everybody is caught, but I will not be caught. This I understand, ignorance creates every fight inside because, understand friends, I hope you see it, please. Because that is the one which creates every fight. We are getting educated, listen carefully. We are growing. As we are growing, why are we educating ourselves? Because we want to be somebody special. To be one with all, what effort you should put forth? To be one in silence, what effort should you put forth? But eloquence competition, there is no silence competition. For eloquence competition, you have to be special somebody who can speak well, present well, brief and clear. No brevity at the cost of clarity, no clarity at the cost of brevity. You should be brief and clear. Oh, super. You should be special. That is why, friends, what happens is, all of us completely lose ourselves in life because everybody wants to make us special. What is religious conversion? Think. What is religious conversion? Forget it. Religion will go later on. What is this education? Special. Graduation is just not enough. Arts graduate, science graduate, mathematicians, physicist, engineer, doctor, chartered accountant, professionals, scientists, all these special. They don't try to make us equal. We want to make us special. Think. Nature has left everything equal. Same 5 elements, same eyes, same ears, same tongue, same nose, same smell, same thoughts, same consciousness, everything is equal. Then what happens is, our seeing is equal, but what we see is special. Competition. You saw that? I have not seen. You have seen. I have seen. You have not seen. I have heard. You have not heard. What is that you heard? Your ears hear or you hear? See that sense. You read the book. Eyes will read through. I read. Then I have this thought. Thoughts have no competition, books have no competition. See that. Your war begins with yourself. I was poor, now I'm rich. Oh, I'm rich and tired, I want to renounce. Your fight continues. You go to religion. What is the religion? That religion is a dangerous religion which wants to make you exclusive. The I must be exclusive. Are you getting that point? It's so dangerous. If you follow my God, you shall come to my heavens. Nobody else is allowed. You want a place there, you come to my religion. Imagine to contrast it with the Upanishads. You just be yourself, you have access to everything. All pervasive, not heaven. Everything is God, you are not special God. Your God is a man? Yes. Woman? Yes. Tree? Yes. Monkey? Yes. It is a form? Yes. No form? Yes. Everything is yes. You are not special. That is why conversion is not needed. You convert something to somebody. Immortality, what way you can convert it except to mortality? Apparently. The person who is in the top, he has only one way to go, down, right? The person who is in down, in different levels he can go, go. But person who is right everywhere, can he ever fall away from himself? He is already everywhere. The person who thinks here in Madras, tomorrow I will be in London. Day after tomorrow I am in Moscow. Day after tomorrow I am in Himalayas. Day after tomorrow I am in Timbuktu. Day after tomorrow I am in Mars, Jupiter. The person who is in the all-pervasive space, where shall he be day after tomorrow? Today you are an Ardhan, you should not say, Ardi, you should not say you belong to earth. Tomorrow then a Martian, Jupiterian. But the fellow who is universal, what Jupiterian? Once you are one with the universe, you are at once with everybody. What conversion needed? As long as you consider yourself special, you are in trouble. Exclusive identities make you a fake person. Absolutely fake. Competition in the fakeness is continuous. Something unparalleled. Think, friends. For somebody to fight, please. Why I say please, please, please? Because we, the human beings, is not fighting together. You fight inside you. I want that land. The land doesn't want to be wanted. I want that land. The other person, I also want that land. So, fight. And why do I want that land? So that I will be happy. Why I want that sound or a touch or a taste or a smell? So that I can be happy. So special happiness, special perception, special sensation. Perceptions can be millions. Sensations can be million variety. Happiness is same. When I am happy with myself, what is that something I must have, or what is that something I cannot live without? Where is the fight? Has it stopped inside you? Do you feel inferior? You don't know it. Do you feel superior? You don't know it. You feel very, very special? You don't know it. You want to feel special? You will be condemned to your ignorance. Remain. Think, friends, please think. We are materially, understand. Everybody wants to be, this is what you call as the secular traditions. He's a king, he's a commoner, he's an aristocrat, he's an ordinary. Imagine, friends, materially. You want to be special, physically, man, woman, young, old, diseased, healthy. Oh God, many conditions we don't want to have. Please think, friends. Physically, you want to remain younger. That is why cosmetic surgery, trillion dollar industry. Think. Then, forget, these are all simple things now. I hope by now you have seen it clearly. Do you want anything to be changed in your body? My nose, my foot, my hand, my leg, my tail, all that nonsense. What do it adds to you? If you're an angry, hateful, jealous person, you can be Miss Universe, Mr. Universe, nobody will look at you. Because the package comes. With that beautiful exterior comes the most conflict-ridden interior. One moment you cannot stay with the person. And the person who is with so much conflict-ridden inside, but wants to pose, have a frontier, has a frontage, which is very, very attractive, that person is just like a spider. Has put a beautiful net, silken net, for everything to be cut and killed. Unhappy person, fighter, conspirator, Your battle is raging. Everybody shall be a victim around you. You pose to be happy, you pose to be contented, you pose to be similar, but you are inside want to be very special. That's a very dangerous thing, friends. And whole secular education is for what? To give you some special identity. This college, this university, that book, this knowledge, that information. We don't believe in God. Fine, that doesn't make you anyway a wise man. Dismissing God, dismissing everything, dismissing any type of faith or belief, it doesn't make you very special. Think, friends. Because you yourself consider yourself special because you don't believe in anything. Now go to a belief, what are they trying to make? My belief, my God, exclusive places, exclusive access to that particular place. What are you doing? Human beings, no human being is born branded. No human being must die branded. To help him to be himself, what identity should you give him? Please tell me. These are all full of paradoxes. To help him to be himself, herself, itself, to make him the self, itself, herself, himself, divine self, forget it. Just to make him the self. What identity you should provide him? You are born without any identity. Think. Everything that you pick up, fake. That's not you. Your own little physical body, friends, please, you fight with your own body. The foot cannot walk, the hand cannot be lifted, eyes cannot see. I want to swim, body doesn't cooperate. I want to climb, body doesn't cooperate. I want to see, eyes cannot see. I want to hear, ears cannot hear. I want to forget, thoughts keep coming. I don't want to forget, the thought doesn't come. Are you getting that point, friends? A continuous battle is taking place inside us. There is only one fighter in this universe. In every individual, there is a fighter, I. And what does he fight with? What does he fight for? All that doesn't belong to him. And there are arsenals given to him by the nature for his blessing, but he converts it to a beautiful curse. What are the arsenals we have at our disposal? Apart from physical arsenals, your body, the different limbs of your body, you have the powerful mind. Three arsenals: Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti. Mighty arsenals. It will work like a ballistic missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBM. Sitting down here, you deal with nowadays what happens? Just like a person can send a ICBM from any silo, from any underground battlefield, underground storehouse of weapons to any part of the world. You can sit down here, WhatsApp, internet, Gmail. What are you doing? Cyber warfare. Cyber warfare. How do they run? Jnana Shakti. First you must know. And as long as just simply knowing like anything else in the world, any animal or anything, no problem. I know. In that I know individuality, your superiority comes. You are not only conscious, but you ignore that part that you are the consciousness first, but what you know, that becomes very, very precious. With what you know, you can destroy people. That by which you know, you can't destroy anybody, including yourself. Consciousness is not an object to be destroyed. You cannot. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavaka. It cannot be cut down by the weapons, burnt by the fire, blown away by the breeze, soaked or drowned by the water, limited by the space. Nothing can touch it. Jnana. You can destroy somebody, somebody cannot destroy you. But that which you know, your thoughts of many kinds, information war, how to take advantage of somebody, fake powerful, understand? Fake power. With information, what do you say? I know. Information orientation. Where is this pride and arrogance coming from? I don't know anything. If you don't know anything, the blessing part of it is you don't have much conflict. I don't have anything, I'm a poor person. The blessing part of it is you don't have to worry about enforcement directorate, income tax, filing the return, nothing. Jokes apart, friends, think of it. What you know, with that begins your competition, comparison. And I want to own it, know it, I want to forget it. Consciousness has no problem. And that I is endowed with Ichha Shakti, another arsenal. I wish, I should do this, I should have this. We make the person, please, Ishvara, that by which we know everything comes to us, comes with the birth of the body naturally. Nobody ever introduces me to that. Long before I become somebody, I am somebody, nobody tells me. Are you getting that point, please? Long before I become somebody, I am somebody, ignored. That is why people go on telling me, around the world, all the children, all the humanity, what is happening? Be somebody. Don't be a nobody. What are you doing? Nothing. Nothing? What type of person you are? What is that? Please tell me, to be alive, what should you do? Can you take a statement? This morning I wrote it down. So many things I wrote, everything I cannot say. Maybe I should write it down all. Can you say, I am breathing? Can you say, I am knowing? Is it necessary to say, I am breathing to breathe? Remove the I from breathing, breathing will continue. Involuntary actions, natural. Is it necessary to say, I am silence? Do you have to speak? I am digesting? I am living? I am thinking? If you don't say I am thinking, thoughts will not come. I am growing. I am conscious. All these are, they don't need the I. to usurp, to drag, to take, borrow, steal somebody's credit. To myself, I need the I. Think of it. To be proud of the youth of the body, I must say, I am young. And if you take and be proud of the youth of the body, don't worry, it shall come with you free, I am old and dilapidated. If you are proud that I am living, don't worry, just after some time the music will change. I am dying. Yes. That is why, friends, please see the principle of life. We burn with this body. We grow. Listen carefully. I wrote it down. So sweet. Think for yourself. Feel for yourself. We grow. And slowly we grow out of everything. What is their contribution toward the growth of your body? Hunger comes, toward that you have no contribution. Hunger comes. And the hunger comes, even if an animal, you will crawl, run, swim, do everything to eat food. Because the hunger comes now. Do you need to be taught? Do you need to be taught? You must satisfy your hunger. You must satisfy your thirst. Is it necessary to be told? Why? I'm creating my hunger now. Is it in your hand? Then stop creating hunger and live. Hunger of the body you cannot create. Hunger of the mind you can contribute and be miserable. Think, friends. What are you doing? I am hungry, can you say that? The I is not involved, but it's satisfying the hunger, yes. Animals satisfy just like that. Anything, the rotten meat, I have seen in these wildlife trips, the rotten carcass, 7 days, 8 days, 10 days, you can't even walk through that. But the lion is sitting down there, what is that fellow, the hyenas, the wild dogs, they don't care the fresh meat or the rotten meat or anything, just eat. Human being, try. Think of it, friends. The I is not needed. Everything moves. We grow. Growing is not my decision. Then grow out of it. That also happens. But don't wait to grow out of it in time. Then you will lose a lot of time for your life. You win away. Even the cats, you have seen that the baby, the kittens will be suckling, drinking mother's milk. At the moment the baby goes a little big, the mother throws them out. Same thing for everybody, human beings, animals, everybody. They grow, you grow out of it. You start with toys, you grow out of it. Listen carefully, you grow out of it. Why is it you cannot grow out of the riches, eternal thirst and hunger? By the time you are 50, 60, you should see, I should grow out of this sensation hunting. Grow out of this happiness hunting. Grow out of this speciality hunting. Grow out of this divinity hunting. No, you are kept there. Number one rich man in the world. You don't want to be number 2, number 3, number 4. Where is the end? Number one player, number one speaker, number one industrialist. What is this? In being number one, are you feeling great? Be the cipher 0. The one is a number. Shunyam, Purnam, all one togetherness. And in that number one, there is only totality. Totality alone is existing. Individual is okay to be there, but it cannot carve out a special existence. Think, please. Count. How shall you count? You count now 1. We have seen it. Count 2, 1 plus 1, 3, 1 plus 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, n plus 1. Yeah, 1, 1. There is no number other than the 1, other are fake. Even that 1 also need not say 0. Numberless, nameless, formless, beginningless, endless is our essential dimension. There is no war, Ayodhya. There is nobody to fight, nothing to fight for. If naturally, when this is there, nature's arrangement, that we, if you recognize ourselves, the fighting stops inside us. You can fight for an inch of land. Can you fight for universe? You are already part of it. How do you start? How do you start a child, to teach the child, friends? Remember your own childhood. Did you remember your house, your village, your canal, your paddy field, your building, yours? You are just hanging around, like breeze. Long before you get infatuated with your own body, first you get infatuated with your mommy's body. Then your world starts expanding. Mother, father, brother, uncle, thing, village, then small house, small village, one state. People stay with that. How many people go from the home identity, family identity, even to community, village identity? How many people grow up to the provincial, state identity? How many people grow up to the national identity? How many people grow up to the international identity? How many people grow up to be interplanetary identity? And how many people grow up to be Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam? The whole universe is one. To develop an identity with a home, to a village, to a state, to a country, to a continent, to a planet, you have to go there to be part of it. To be universal, where should you go? Each one of us first the universe. Can you stand apart from the universe physically? That is why when your body is born, the body, that little land it stands, nobody can take it away. Nobody can take away the land from under your foot. Think, friends. But to give that universe, that idea, I identifying with myself with one body makes me so helpless. And who identifies with it? I. Now it fights with more space, more space, more space, more food, more touch, more taste, more smell. I is fighting because the mother is fighting, father is fighting, grandfather is fighting, generations are fighting, the religion is fighting, the secularism fighting, all fighters. Fighting for more, fighting for less. These arsenals, which is given to us as a blessing, like atomic energy, you can use it for 24 hours, 365 electricity. you can also use it for destroying, pulverizing, melting away the civilization in 5 minutes. It all depends on us. When shall people learn to be happy with happiness? I don't have to do anything, see anything, convert myself, drag myself, change myself, compare myself, compete with anybody. Nothing. It's not an idealistic mumbo-jumbo. It's not some type of an idealistic, speculative thinking. That is the only truth. And that you must see it in yourself first before you even look at others. But what we do? We promote fake civilization. We promote fake information. Promote high-profile educational systems. For what? Promoting fake identities. Fake warfare. Propaganda warfare going on in the world. Only in the national level, your personal life, don't you do propaganda? My house, my food, my tradition, my country. I'm a South Indian, North Indian. I'm Oriya, Bengali. South Indian, you understand? Greek food, Egyptian thing, African stuff, Australian this. What is this? What is this? Comparing. If just being yourself, call it happiness, call it fulfillment, call it freedom, call it immortality, call it all-pervasiveness, eternal youth. Everything is you. Body has to be taken care. Thoughts are to be used. That is why 3 Shaktis are given to us. A knife that is given to you to cut vegetable, you are cutting somebody's throat. A car that is giving you to transport the wounded, you are using it for hijacking. The vehicle that is given to us to see, to hear, to touch, to taste, to smell the splendors of this universe. How are you punishing yourself throughout life? The moment you are miserable, you stop seeing, stop hearing, stop touching, stop smelling, stop tasting. Why? I'm angry with him. I'm angry with her. I failed in the examination. He told me that I am stupid. One statement of somebody completely counteracts the universal dimension of yours. Ask yourself, who is torturing you? Who is raging the fight inside you? Now what happens, the national warfare? When one man, listen carefully, when one person, when you promise the superior identity to people, fake identity to people, I will make you financially rich, we shall make you politically free, we shall provide you all comforts. That man calls himself a dealer, I mean a leader. He deals this card, sells his dreams. Listen carefully. And he becomes the dreamer of the collective dream. I want everybody to be happy. Are you happy? No. When all of you are happy, I will be happy. Drop out. Understand? Then he engages all of us to live out his dream. He wants to unify a country. He wants to unify a religion. He wants everybody shall belong to this. So you have the crusade, jihad, all this warfare in the name of religions. Why? Everybody should be homogenized. Everybody must follow one God, one religion. What nonsense is that? What is this one God? When there is God alone is, that's what my Swamiji did. Fantastic, that statement. What is one God? Forget the word God also, God will not mind. Suppose you don't say I, will you disappear? If you don't say I, will you disappear? If you don't say I, death will disappear. Because body doesn't feel it is dying. I am dying. If I was not there, death will disappear. Pain will disappear. Please feel offended, humiliated, disrespected, unwanted without the sense of I. Come on. How come when you were a child you never felt that? How come? You never felt unwanted, insulted, humiliated. How can you think of like this, think of me? How can somebody think something about you is more important than what you are thinking about yourself? Why is it when the person says you are stupid, you are so much burnt, scorched? Because you know you are stupid. If you don't think you are stupid, let the whole world say. Like poor people saying, riches is not everything. This rich man smiles. Keep your poverty with yourself and enjoy the philosophy. See. So you have got, when you go to this education, materially they are trying to make you special. Physically also they want to make a special identity. This color is better, that shape is better. They control what dresses you should put on, what food you should eat. And this person is a villager, he doesn't know how to eat also. And each one, was started with that. What did you start with? Everything or nothing? In a sense, all of us started with everything which is nothing. That is absolute thinking, understanding of yourself. Relatively, we also started with nothing. Because you have picked up 5 rupees, now you are looking down upon the person with which you started. Then you pick 50 rupees, you think 50 rupees ultimate, because you are the benchmark. You look down upon everybody below you, but you don't want to look up to anybody above you, because that will give you the sense of total poverty and depravity. Then stop at one particular level. Who stopped it? Millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire. So what has happened? Going through the same human tragedies and battle of your own personal own battle you are fighting. Even you are not satisfied after that. Think, friends. It's like in a small village you have got one little plot. So in that I should have next plot, next plot, next plot. In a macro scale, next state, next country, I am the country's leader. Ask the countrymen. Suppose all the countrymen in every country in the world decide, we shall not fight. These dealers or the leaders will be, what is their space? What is their place? We will not fight. Whom are you going to lead? That will never happen, friends, because crowd, this understanding doesn't come in. It's not, as I told you 100 times, friends. Self-knowledge, self-awareness is not a spectator game. Krishna had one boy, Arjuna. Shankara had 4 disciples. Self-knowledge will never be a spectator sport. Each person has to know it. Oh, Swamiji, this is a beautiful talk. Why no? Why are you worried? Does the sun worry whether when it is rising? First it never rises. If there is an illusion of rising and there is nobody to watch it, will the sun worry? It doesn't make any difference. But everybody is dream merchants. Movies, what are they doing? Oh, we are making people happy. You are such a miserable one, drug addict, killing yourself, frustration, depression, everything. Then if you have celebrity depression, it becomes oh ho ho. Celebrity depression. Are we sick? Celebrity obsession. One person politically, my God, insatiable. Rich-wise, insatiable. Power-wise, insatiable. In case of self-awareness, what shall you talk about it? Satiated, fulfilled, complete. What do you want? What do you want me to want? You must take this flower, leave it and go. Nothing shall be given to you. Keep it with yourself. Amazing wisdom, friends. Amazing wisdom. Where nobody is superior, nobody is inferior, nobody is special. There is no fight inside you. That is why people feel peaceful around you. Why people don't come to people? Because you go there, they'll get infected by their restlessness. There are some people like, they sit down in arrangement and everything like, spider's nest. If somebody come here, talk. Suppose you are not by yourself coming, let do. Music, dance, food, touch, taste. That is why most religions come like that. This meditation, that meditation. Why? Here in Sanatana Dharma, in the Vedic human tradition, friends, is a meditation. Everything is in meditation. There is no this meditation, that meditation, open eye meditation, close eye. Everything is in meditation. That is the only thing available. Like you say, when you say Chaturiya, the Turiya Avastha, the meditativeness of the infinite kind, absolute kind. There is no waking, no dream, no deep sleep. Sarva avastha vivarjita. There is no avastha, waking, dream, deep sleep, nothing is there. It is in and through everything. There is no waking, no dream, no deep sleep. There is no touch meditation, taste meditation, smell meditation, sight meditation. Meditation. There is no car space, house space, mountain space, river space, desert space. Space. Other things can exist, need not exist. Consciousness that surrounds, that accommodates, shelters. Physics consciousness, mathematics consciousness, scriptural consciousness. Why scriptural thoughts? Physics thoughts. So different types of thoughts, different types of consciousnesses. Beautiful. If you fall in love with a role, will you kill your body for the sake of one divine outfit or some dictator's uniform or some magician's uniform? Will you like to do that? Your body is more important. The uniform that you are, the dresses that you are picking up, the fake ones you are taking up for some time, is not that important. I want to live in this body. How many years? 10,000 years? 100,000 years? What will you do with that? What is that you could not do in 10 years? How are you going to do in 10,000 years? Looking for happiness? Your search for happiness never changes, friends. Your search for things that brings happiness goes on changing, and you are a never-ending mirage. If dresses I am taking up, the dresses will drop. How many thoughts have lingered with you? How many memories are there? Delete. Self-deleting. You don't have to forget. What are you doing? I am forgetting few thoughts. Don't have to, unless you are dumb. Or people will engage you. You come here, remember your past, forget your dreams. Advice. What type of advice is that? You didn't even create your thoughts. Just see, it comes. Hear sound, triggered. The whole arrangement is already there. It's like you have got that drone or the night camera that inside in the forest to catch wildlife movement. That is there. As you go, it records it. There is nobody sit down there and say, I'm recording. This fellow is exactly like that. It is in this, call it a camera, call it a vehicle, call it a, the aeroplane, call it a bullock cart, use or anything. In this, everything is there. Everything is done. Already powered by consciousness. That also, I want recharging. Yes, it's a battery inside you. The recharger wants to make it a business. Meditators want to make a business. People say the war is kept going by the war industry, the defense industry. Why? They get money, so everybody can die. False or right or wrong, I don't care, friends. We don't have to worry about it, friends, as long as you win over your war. You have no battle inside you. You ask yourself, is there anything which you are craving for? Or you shall feel denied if it is not there for you. Ask yourself. You look at it. Will you feel deprived if something is not there? Are you still craving for something because you are incomplete? Yes, don't worry. You will be fighting, you shall engage everybody for fighting. I don't have a watch. Ask the father, so put the father into business. Ask the mother, like that fellow. Now the father and mother also completely lost, my baby, my son, my daughter, like this. And when they get everything, the son goes, daughter goes, mother goes, you did to your parent, your children do to you. That is how the whole world continues. For your dreams, I am a dreamer. My father is there to fulfill it. Wow. Right? Government should fulfill it. Think of it. And the leaders also promise, we shall fulfill it. They have not done anything to fulfill their own life. Permanent beggar. Education, matriculation, this, that, PhD, postdoctoral, that's what I should be a panchayat, sarpanch, then I should be this minister, prime minister, then political power, social power, family, where is the end to it? Ask yourself, is there anything which you must have, including your life? Or is there anything which you cannot live without? The bell rings, silence is gone. Nobody should ring that bell. How does he know that we are classing 12 o'clock? They do the job. Nobody must do that. Simple thing, friends. You don't understand. There is no simple thing. The simple is the profoundest. Do you die in a fraction of a second or in a minute? Every moment there is infinity, every moment there is finite. The same dust, you see the universe, same moment, eternity. So see, in your life when this battle is over, will you like to kill people for your sake? Until you are fighting, your same country people, same state people, same family people husband, wife, father, mother, brother, sister, killing each other. Your personal universe, there is a battle. That's a world war in your personal world. Two villages fight with each other. Two communities fight with each other. Gazetted officer, non-gazetted officer. White one, black. Green and yellow. This religion, that religion. This faith, that faith. Fight. Personal world. And in all this world, there is only one inhabitant, I. So the education that gives you special identity destroys. Religion which gives you exclusive identity destroys. That is why self-knowledge, self-awareness. Be yourself who you are. Then what you want to have, don't ask me. If you have something, fantastic. Cannot have something, also fantastic. People will not understand it. How can it not to have something is fantastic? Not having cancer is good or no? But having something is great. Then have a cancer, why not? No. I can have but what I choose. I can have but what I don't want. I need not have what I don't want. Instead of, you can't say, instead of wanting or not wanting, having or not having, you yourself drop out and see whether the existence of this creation, the whole universe, ever creates any problem. You are in meditation, everybody in meditation, then you shall be comfortable with all names, all forms, all religions, all traditions, all customs. Everything is beautiful because everybody is beautiful, blissful in meditation all times to come. Recognize that. That's the only thing universal, that is the only thing real, only thing genuine. Rest fake, 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 fake. Call it any word you like. Illusion, appearances, Maya, whatever name is it, fake. If that's word counts, like fake. What is the translation of word Maya? Fake. Yama, which is not there. No, I want only Sanskrit. Language, the truth doesn't depend on language. Don't worry. In what name you shall give a language to silence? In what language shall you give a name to the silence? No language will ever stick to it. Enjoy, friends. Let the whole world be peaceful. That's a useless wish until the individual is peaceful. Because remember, the world war were not fought by millions of people. It was fought in the mind of one sick person. Understand? And the sickness will spread very quickly. Health doesn't spread, because health is not infectious. Health you have to earn. Fulfillment is not infectious, because fulfillment is already with you. Unhappiness, miserable, infectious, because it is infected, because the individual is looking for, running away from. How much can I talk, friends? Be that, see that for yourself, friends. It's so painful to see people suffering in whichever way, physically, emotionally, materially, spiritually, knowledge-wise. Why should anybody suffer? If you can't give happiness, don't give unhappiness. Create conflict. Thank you, friends. Just see that. At least you see it, one fellow drops out. So around you, a little bit of piece of island of peace, piece of island, which think. And he is like that, how does it matter? If you are a wise person, you will not say, he is still talking, let him talk. If that gives him happiness, to destroy me, If that gives me happiness, talking nonsense about me, he finds happiness, I want to be the source of his happiness. Let him talk as much more possible and as much more happy. Because happiness, the person who is happy, happiness itself will never prevent anybody from being happy at his cost also. Because what is my cost? My land you take, it's not mine to fight for. Am I going to take it back? Is the body, am I taking to take it back with him? My thoughts, my ideas, image, what images? What is that image? Image you create. Like the press creates the image, the press destroys you. Press, think of it. People, commentary, books. Who I am, who you are. Untouchable, untouchable, friends, untouchable. Nainam chindanti satra. Nothing ever touches it. Vinasham abhyasya nakaschit kartum arhati. Nobody can touch it or affect it. Be that. As peaceful, meditative, restful, all the time. Let the whole world around also be same. Not the let the. It is there. Don't invoke unhappiness. Bas. I am immortal. Why invoking mortality looking at the body? But body is mortal. Take care of the body. Maintain. As long as it lasts. When it goes, of course it has to go. What is this? As I told you, we did not give permission to get the body. The body doesn't need permission to be given up. The creation did not ask our permission to give the body. It will not ask our permission to completely disintegrate and be part of the same inseparable universe. Consciousness or the appearance, both one and the same. Close your eyes, friends. No wow. Absolute peace all times. Mm-hmm.